Okay, we're learning Halachot of Shofar. Halakha Tafkuf Pei Zayin, 587. It says, it's the laws of someone who blows within a pit, and people are outside the pit and they're listening to it. Fine. So people might ask me, what does that mean? What does it got to do with us? What are we have pits over here that people are in, but it's the Holocaust time, that people are in the pits, and people are outside listening to shofar blowing. So no, but it is relevant to us, because for example, I'll tell you where it's relevant. It's relevant when there's a shul which is underground and you're standing at the entrance to the shul upstairs. Okay, let's say it's a shul, it's in the bomb shelter, let's say. In Israel, a lot of shuls are in bomb shelters. What? Exactly. What is it, downstairs, the bomb shelter?
No, it's on the ground floor level.
Okay, fine. So some bomb shelters are downstairs. And you standing outside. Now downstairs it's in the pit. It's called a pit. It's a hole in the ground. And you're upstairs. And you just hear the voice of the shofar. It's a problem. Okay? It says beferush. Where is it? It says, Atokea b'toch haבור, u'toch ha'me'ara. So those which are inside the pit with the person, they're inside the bomb shelter with the person, they're inside the basement with the person, they're yotze. But those which are outside, so if they heard the actual shofar blowing, they're yotze. But if they heard the echo, because a lot of times in these places there's echo, because it's underground, there's echo. So you're not yotze. From echo, you're not yotze. You have to hear the actual sound. Okay? And a lot of times they have shuls like that, or there's a shul, but what happens if there's a shul? It's in a basement, but there's windows, like on the top, where it's basically the bottom of the road, of the sidewalk. And you're outside and you hear the shofar blowing. So if the windows are open, you're yotze. If you could hear that it's clear, you could hear the sound, you're yotze. But if the windows are closed, even if you heard, it's not considered you heard it. It's an echo. That's one halakha. Another halakha is in Siman Tafkuf Peichet 588. It says that blowing the shofar, people should know, it's only during the day. It's not during the night. If someone blew the shofar at night of Rosh Hashanah, he's not yet blowing the shofar. He has to blow the shofar dafka at night, not dafka in the day, not at night. When is it considered day? Lechatchila, from after sunrise. B'diavad, if someone blew from alot hashachar, he's yotze also shofar blowing. Doesn't have to blow again. He's yotze. Lechatchila is dafka at night. Sedam dafka in the at the nets, from the nets. Sedam.
At a next minyan, you can't blow the shofar.
Why not?
You can, I said.
You can, of course, why not? Nates minyan, you blow the shofar a lot after the nates. By nates, you just stand Shmoneh Esrei of Shachris. When do we blow the shofar? Before Musaf. Shmoneh Esrei, you have Kirat Torah. Sometimes you have a Kiddush in certain places. Okay? Now, we said already before, and it's mentioned here in the halakha, so we're going to mention it also, that we do not blow the shofar on Shabbos or Rosh Hashanah. When Rosh Hashanah falls on Shabbos, okay, the first day of Rosh Hashanah, because the second day can never be, falls on Shabbos, so then you do not blow the shofar. When do you blow the shofar? Only the second day. First day you will not blow the shofar. Why is there a halach like that, not to blow the shofar? Because perhaps you learned the halach in the morning Gemara, exactly. We're afraid that a person, in order to go and you have to learn how to blow the shofar, whatever, he might carry the shofar for amos, right? What is that? 6 feet, yeah. Outside the Rishus Harabim, in the Rishus Harabim, a place in the public domain where there's no eruv, which permits you to take it, and then that's asur. Therefore, we say we push off the mitzvah deoraita of blowing the shofar, and in order for a person not to go and do this avera. Now, that's the halacha. Okay. Yeah. Now, who is fit to blow a shofar? Okay. Can I blow a shofar? Can you blow a shofar? Who is fit? Halachically, I'm not talking about how righteous he has to be. Halachically, who is fit to blow a shofar? Who could be? If someone would blow, anybody? A man, a woman, a kid? Huh? So we're talking about Shulchan Aruch. What does it say in the Gemara, in the Mishnah? It's a Mishnah. Our sages taught us 2,000 years ago these halachas, which were brought down from Moshe Rabbeinu and Har Sinai. And we don't go by congregations, we go by halacha. Right? The Shulchan Aruch, which we did not make up. Hashem made it up. So it says, Kol she'eno mechuyav hadavar eno motzi acherim yedei chovatam. This is a rule. It's a rule in halacha. If you're not obligated in the mitzvah, you cannot be moitzi others in the mitzvah. For example, a kid who's not obligated in the mitzvahs at all, the father is obligated to teach him to do the mitzvahs, to educate him to do the mitzvahs, but he's not obligated to do the mitzvahs. He doesn't have to do all the commandments. Only mitzvah din chinuch, only from education wise. Therefore, he cannot be moitzi people in mitzvahs. Kiddush he cannot make for people. All kinds of things like that. Okay? He cannot do for people. Only if you're obligated, then you could be moitzi. Okay? Now, it doesn't have to be that you're obligated right now to do the mitzvah. It's enough that in general you're obligated. For example, you already blew the shofar, so you are obligated. Even though right now I'm not obligated anymore, but I am a person who is obligated to blow a shofar. Therefore, I could blow the shofar for others, even though I already blew a shofar. So same thing with the Megillah, right? Same thing with Kiddush. I made Kiddush already. So what? I can't make Kiddush again? I could make Kiddush again. Every Shabbos I make, many times I make twice, 3 times, 4 times Kiddush. Okay? You're allowed to make Kiddush again. Why? Because since you are obligated, so you also be moitzi others, even if you're obligated at night. It's better that the person who needs to be moitzi, needs to be yotzei, he should make the Kiddush. It's in general, it's good that the person who needs to do the mitzvah should make the bracha. But let's say the person doesn't know how, so you make the bracha. Okay. Now, it says that cheresh, shoteh, vekatan pturim. Okay. Cheresh is a deaf person. Okay. Even if he's just deaf and he can speak, he's not mute. Since he cannot hear, he is patur, and because he is exempt from the mitzvah of hearing the shofar, because he cannot, therefore he cannot blow the shofar for others. So to a shoite is a person who's insane. He's insane, and since he's insane, he is exempt from the mitzvah, and therefore a shoite is patur, he's exempt from all the mitzvahs. Therefore, because he's insane, he cannot, if he stood and he blew the shofar and he knows very nicely, but he's totally out of it, you heard it, you can't be here to the mitzvah. And the third thing is a katan. A katan is a young boy under the age of 13. He cannot blow the shofar for others.
What if this insane person is the only one who knows how to blow the shofar correctly?
How is he so in what way is he insane?
So is he allowed to do it?
In what way is he insane?
Mentally? He's mentally nuts. You could be schizophrenic and still be able to blow the shofar.
So I don't know exactly the term of what the Chazal mean when they say shoita, when they mean insane. And to what extent, I don't know exactly the definition. To speak to people who are more in the subject, like dayanim, people are poskim, which they.
Just wondering, in Rosh Hashanah there are Jews locked up in mental health institutions. So, if one of those people knows how to do a shofar, one of the patients, not one of the doctors.
Right.
If one of the patients knows how to do it.
I won't know the answer, such an answer, because I don't know what's the how do you define someone who's insane? In what way? I won't know how to answer that. But that will be the answer. You have to define what's an insane person according to Chazal, and through that you'll know if this person could blow or not. Because it could be, and then you could ask a doctor and find out if this person qualifies to this and this.
There are institutions, at least in Baltimore, that are owned by Jewish people. And there's lots of Jewish patients.
A person who's mute and cannot hear, he's mute and he can hear. Of course, he's not exempt. He's obligated to hear blowing the shofar, and also he's allowed to be mitzi others because he could hear. The fact that he's mute, fine, but he could still hear. Now, all women, okay, you hear, all women here. A woman is exempt from hearing the shofar b'chlal. Okay? Why is a woman exempt from hearing the shofar? Because it's time-bound mitzvah. You have to hear the mitzvah dafka during the day and not at night. Since you have to hear it only during the day, not at night. Therefore, a woman is patur from hearing. Because she's patur, she's exempt from hearing the blowing the shofar. Therefore, she cannot be mitzi others in blowing the shofar. Okay? Nevertheless, women took it upon themselves to go and try to hear the shofar. It arouses the heart. But why are we saying that they're exempt? So a woman who did not hear the shofar, she could be calm. Everything's okay. You're not obligated to hear the shofar. It's all good. Make an effort to go to shul, hear the shofar is very good. But you're exempt. You're not chayevet. You're not obligated. Men, on the other hand, are obligated to go and hear the blowing of the shofar. Okay. Oh yes, shniachat. One thing regarding the women blowing the shofar, I wanted to say, let's say a woman's blowing for herself. She wants to blow for herself. Okay, could she make a bracha on blowing the shofar? It's machloket. According to Shulchan Aruch, he says since women are exempt, so they're not allowed to make a bracha. So too goes with the bracha of Sfirat HaOmer. They cannot make a bracha. Makes the bracha of other many brachot which are women. They should not do it. Why? They're exempt. They're not allowed to make a bracha because they're exempt. According to the Rama, no. A woman who's exempt from a mitzvah and she still does the mitzvah, she does make a bracha. See that? It's a machlokes. And the same thing, same idea. Ashkenazim make a bracha according to the Rama. People don't according to Shulchan Aruch. Women will not make a bracha.